Hello, and welcome back as I try to determine conclusively whether production and resources can overcome superior force in Perfidious Beat plays Stellaris. Because, yeah, I admit it, I think I may have bitten off a little more than I could chew when I decided to tackle the Peterian Empire here. I mean, the thing I wanted to be chewing on was a mouthful of their succulent, delicious, lightly sautéed young swimming in a nice, thick, cream-based sauce. But instead, I got a big old mouthful of high-velocity lead courtesy of their kinetic weapons, which I really didn't appreciate much. Bacterium, you know what? I admit it, they gave our initial fleet the old what for. They really did. So the question then remains, where does that leave us? Well, we've got like a little stick and move kind of fight working, and I think this is going to be our best strategy. I've taken my fleet into a rope-a-dope maneuver. This one's not going to be a quick knockout like I was hoping for. We're not gonna get in, get out, get done quick with this one. This one, it's going to go the full 12 rounds. We're going the distance. This war is going to be a war of attrition. A long war, if you will. And as much as it... Yeah, okay. As much as it galls me to mention a Pavonus product in this particular playthrough, I have to admit, you know, a long war is at least something I have a little bit of experience with. So, our hope then, we're going to try some sort of deviant tactics, some unconventional strategies, and my hope is that at the end of this, the Bacterium don't find a way to change the laws of the universe for what is discernibly no good reason at all. They take a page from the book of Pavonus and just change the fundamental mechanics of the universe so that every time a human sees a Bacterium, they like turn to stone like a Medusa or something. Because if this is going to go full long war, just when we had them on the edge of defeat, that's what they do. They'd be like, oh, by the way, if a human sees a Medusa now, yeah, they just die. That's how it would go. These guys are friggin' destroyers? They got 20 ships, they got 2 destroyers and 18 corvettes. All right, we're gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to up our game. And I have a plan, a tentative plan about how to do this. My goal is I want to try and pick off their transport ships. I just want to try and kill their transports. We've sort of got them bouncing back and forth here between Damium and Pava. And the thing we're using to our advantage is the fact that they currently have warp drive technology, which sucks, and we are rocking the much faster wormhole travel, which is good. Zhang Wu gained, okay, expertise in rocketry. Well, damn it, Wu, I really wish you would have gotten something that was a little more anomaly-based, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, Earth has finished constructing something. Zhang Wu gained a level. Earth, what did you finish constructing? Probably another ship. Yeah, definitely another ship. So the strike force is getting bigger. Man, our ships are not good, though. What's the rope-a-dope strategy, then, Pete? How do you get out of this? Well, we're going to continue luring them back and forth away from Damium. And what I'd like to do... You know what? I was going to have this strike force join our other one. I've actually changed my mind on that. Here's what I'd like you to do. Second strike force, I want you to fly to here. First strike force, I also want you to fly to here. You two can rendezvous. In fact, I'm going to rename one of these fleets. You don't have a commander. What are we going to rename this? Well, we're going to give it the greatest, most subterfuge name of all time. We're going to call this the Distraction. There's no way the Bacterium are going to pick up on such a subtle code name, right? They'll never put 2 and 2 together. I have faith. They won't figure it out. So we're going to send the stockpile back to Pava to pull these guys away from Damium. And then we're going to try something else, too. We're going to bring... You're coming down to Aether construction ship, and I want you... Not a frontier outpost, though. What I really need you to build is a wormhole station. Pete, why are you building a wormhole station so deep in your empire? Well, I know it's close to our other wormhole station, but we only need to expand this very tinily to be able to get a shot at the Bacterium homeworld, and more importantly, to be able to get a shot at Yad Bim here. If we're going to go for a war of attrition, what we need to be doing is targeting the Bacterium's ability to produce resources. That's my goal. I want to try and take some resources off the table. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do, see how they always have their transport fleet comes in right after their military fleet. So we do this, As soon as they make a move, we try and teleport in and see if we can pick off their transport fleet before it can get to jump distance. That's our goal. If we kill their transports, they got nothing. See, their military fleet's gonna leave now that we've got ships in Pava. They'll beat feet. They'll be like, oh, they're back. Did you guys rebuild? I was gonna be real salty for a moment. I thought they actually rebuilt something there. So let's go ahead and we're gonna have the stockpile fly in. As soon as we get within engagement range, this fleet's gonna bug out. And as soon as they bug out, we're gonna get the distraction ready. Also, you may notice I'm stockpiling minerals here. Pete, why you stock seat? There they go. We can do this all day long. All day long, Bacterum. All day long, brother. So what are we gonna do then? Well, we're gonna bounce back to Earth. We'll be gone before they get there because their stupid, crappy warp travel does not make them fast enough to get the job done. And see, there goes their transport. See, there goes their invasion fleet. Just right behind them. Also, their invasion fleet is actually down some hit points. The timing on this will have to be almost perfect for my plan to work. Almost, it'll have to be really good. So the distraction is one ship bigger. Do I think 4 of my ships can take down their transports? I got a pretty good feeling that it can. Stockpile, what are you doing though? You gotta be moving. Okay, you're on your way out. You're warping out. Stockpile's back at Earth. Fantastic. Pete, how come you're not building more ships? You've got more than enough minerals to build some more ships. You're not wrong. I do have more than enough minerals to build some more ships, but what I'm doing, I'm gonna build another spaceport. That'll allow us to build ships faster, but more importantly, also I believe spaceport will upgrade our naval capacity, and we're gonna need a bigger fleet. This is a long war, man. Yep, there it is again. So we'll go back to Pava. I can do this all day, aliens. All day, yo. All day, though. Can do this all day. I'm actually gonna crank the speed up a little bit.
Hostile fleet detected.
Yeah, as soon as we go back to Pava, they'll leave, so no worries. These Bacterum, they got no idea how to wage a war. Plus, this does have the added benefit of giving us a good idea of a gauge of their relative strength. A lot of those ships are damaged as well. So we're going to go to Petersburg. You are going to build a missile-based spaceport. This takes a long time. And a lot of minerals. I really just want to get it out of the way, and then we can go back to start cranking out clam crushers. Although, I would like to point out, clam crushers haven't exactly been living up to your name as of late. So the stockpile is going to fly into Pava. Go, bomb these guys from orbit again. As soon as, see, they're already on the move. They'll be like, oh, they went back. And we're like, yep, we went back. Now we're going to go back to Seoul. If we sent the distraction in, do you think we could catch these guys on the way out? Let's try it. The distraction should be ready to, jump immediately. And I'm going to take it back down to normal speed. We're definitely going to be able to bail out of Pava before it's necessary for us to be there. And it's going to take them a while to get back. Come on, distraction. You're not... they got away. Well, there's no reason... Actually, what are you guys doing? Go to the distraction. Stop moving. They were 1 day away from their wormhole jump. 1 friggin' day. Well, we're going to cancel that. We want you guys back to sleep and ready to jump at a moment's notice, man. You got to be ready to split at a moment's notice, boys. Be another clam crusher. We're building the fleet back up. We're going to get there. We might as well go back up to fast speed here. Our fleet in Pava is just going to keep the AI ping-ponging back and forth. We're slapping them around a little bit. We do have an idle construction ship. What were you out here building, by the way? We have respectable power, respectable minerals. Is there anything out here that we should be trying to harness that we are not currently harnessing? What kind of planet is out here on Betelgeuse? A 25 pop tropical world, we should consider colonizing that. Pete, are you really going to try and build a colony ship right now? I mean, I'm crazy, but I'm not insane. I'm crazy, but I'm not, I'm not that crazy. So, Betelgeuse, let's have you... I mean, this construction ship should be doing something. I'd love to just drop 2 research stations there, all cavalier and cool. Be like, yeah, I'm just going to come over here, whip out a couple research stations. But I can't in good conscience do that while we're in the middle of a war. those resources are more appropriately sent to military funds. Yep, there's the hostile fleet again. So distraction, you're ready to go though, right? What if we, okay, let's try this. You guys go there and get their attention. And while you're doing that,
Hostile fleet detected.
okay, so the stockpile is off. We finished another ship, that's good. I want to wait till they move again. Okay, stockpile's in Paval, and now that it's there, the AI is going to respond. Oh, right. I want to try and have the distraction jump in behind them. But we got to wait. We got to wait for that other wormhole generator to be finished. I want to send the distraction team in behind them to Yad Burm and see if maybe we can destroy a little bit more of their like energy or mineral production while we got them in the rope-a-dope maneuver while they're doing their ping-pong bounce bomb. I'm curious if eventually they're going to get bored of this and just like give up. Yep, nope. I mean, still the plan is still producing results. Back to Pava then for you guys. They're only at 1.1 thousand, so, you know, we're closing in on them here. Another clam crusher, please. And by the time that one is finished, we may have just about enough for one more clam crusher. So we're already back in Seoul. Yep, back at the old Earth there. How's it feel, back turned? How's it feel to get rope-a-doped? Oh no, come on over here. I promise I won't punch you as I'm bouncing off against these ropes. I promise I won't use that elastic energy stored in a rope to land the more devastating punch. What kind of crazy man would I have to be to do a thing like that? I'd have to be some kind of free-thinking lunatic, some kind of wild man, some kind of Cassius Clay-like sort to be able to pull off something so insidious and nefarious. So the stockpile's already on the way back, though. They keep throwing this left hook. Oh, man. They actually got another destroyer in there. They got 2 more destroyers in there. So their fleet strength's going to be up to, it's going to be right around 1,300 again.
Hostile fleet detected.
If they've got it split up, that's going to be bad. Okay, I want you to go to this fleet and join it. Actually, the distraction, we should merge all these. You guys collapse down into one big distraction. Our fleet strength is only up to 600. We have roughly half the strength of our opponent currently.
Complete.
Okay, did they leave those other 2 destroyers back there? They did. If they can leave those other 2 destroyers back there, and keep up the transport fleet, they're eventually going to be able to... Nope, okay, never mind. They're leaving too. I was worried. If they had kept those 2... See, here's the AI doing some serious failure right there. If the AI had just been smart enough to be like, you know what? We should leave one of these ships back here. Just like we should leave one of these guys behind. So the stevedore built my wormhole generator? It did. The distraction is ready. Okay. This is beautiful. The distraction is ready. Come over here. Join this fleet. 3rd Strike Force. You guys get over there. The stockpile will keep doing its thing. And this time, we're going to hit them hard. This time, we're going to hit them deep. This time, we're going to go to Yad Burm and blow up some of their shit.
Hostile fleet detected.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, I want to wait until that other fleet leaves, actually. Because I don't want... Here's what I really don't want to have happen is I don't want to wind up getting stuck in a fight against those 2 destroyers. Although we could probably take them. You know what? Yeah, maybe if we can get stuck in a fight with those 2 destroyers, we can just take them out. We can just pick them off before their reinforcements arrive. Oh, never mind. They're already gone. The hostile fleet detected noise, though, this is really starting to get on my nerves a little bit. I'm aware there's a hostile fleet there, guys. You don't have to keep detecting it for me. It's the same one that just keeps coming back over and over. What you should say is be like, hey, the assholes are back again. What should we do? Should we invade Pava? Oh, it must not be. You're not in range yet. Second strike force. You know, just stay where you're at. You're fine for now. Earth, I would like another clam crusher, please, and just keep cranking them out. When it comes time down to get to the production race, though, we are very, very capable of outrunning them. Okay, distraction. We're going to wait for this fleet to move, and as soon as it does, you're going to Yad Berm. Okay, they have moved. Distraction, Yad Berm. Oh, we're a 2-jump now? Oh, right, they have to go to... Okay, so we should retreat to the Aether system then. Got it. Oh, shit, the stockpile, though. Fall back, stockpile. Oh, I hope we didn't wait too long. The stockpile should basically be able to just immediately jump. And meanwhile, the distraction is in. Oh, what do you got over here, distraction? We should probably go look at him, though. So what's in this system? They have Glugman. Really? This is all they have? In Yad Bim, there are no... Okay. I really expected them to have something else here. Alright, so distraction, I want you to jump back. What fleet is this? What fleet is this? Oh, that's the... Right, that's my construction ship. Which, honestly, I really don't want idling there. Head back, please. You've done your job. The wormhole generator is built. Oh, shit. Stockpile, why are you not gone, though? 7 days. Oh, this is going to be real close. Okay, we're safe. We're wormholed away. Once again, our superior technology has saved the day. Meanwhile, distraction, you're already on the way back, right? Yep, 15 days to wormhole for you. Let's see if our divide and conquer tactics here pays any dividends. Let's see if the AI responds any differently to this behavior. Maybe the AI will split its fleet? Oh, yep. It tried to divide and conquer, but we were not there to be divided. All right, so limp your asses on back over to Damium there and continue trying to pound the civilization we're slowly working to death in the salt mines. You guys are, welcome to keep trying to kill them, I suppose. Pete, don't you feel bad for working those people to death? I mean, no, I really don't. It's fine. They were, hey, look at the bright side. You know what our one thing with the Peterian Empire has given the, what are we, like the Klavog? Or I don't even remember what the name of the race of these people are. What are you guys called again? Ah, the Kravadox, right. This war has been great for the Kravadox. Think of it that way. This is a great thing for them. It's, you know why? Because it's given them hope. It's given them hope that maybe the Bacterium will liberate us from the crushing boot of the Peterian Empire. And when I say it's a crushing boot, I mean, it's a significant crush of a boot because they're literally working us to death at the salt mines here. Ceramo metal armor has real serious dividends for us. Afterburners are... I don't know what those actually do. Additional combat speed, but consume a great deal of power. Not sure I'm interested in that. Ceramo metal armor, though, is just a straight upgrade that costs us almost nothing. Did our other station come online? Oh, it did! The HMS Sagacious is here. Also, build a solar panel network. And Earth, also I would like for you to build... Well, I just used valuable minerals to build that solar panel network. But if we're going to go over our fleet cap, which did not go up. I thought building another space station would give us more fleet capacity. It did not.
Hostile fleet detected.
In fact, it may have reduced it. Huh. Well, we're just gonna need more energy then. If we're gonna have to way overbuild on the fleet cap, then that's what we got to do. We're just gonna have to we'll have to bury them in numbers. So these guys are back. Stockpile. Could you go be a distraction? I wonder if they have... Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Stockpile, you continue doing your thing. In the meantime, distraction, You go check out this system. We previously encountered hostiles in this system. The pelagic excursion was there. Hey, you know what? They're not there anymore. They definitely left. We're scouting out the Bacterium one system at a time. We'll get them. We'll get them. Yeah, what a surprise. It's those other two destroyers. Back again, are they? Boy, those guys are like the old Slim Shady. Just when you think they won't come back, there they are, back again. Tell a friend. Yep, that's the transports. So they've made it to Pava. Distraction is on the way, which means the stockpile should probably be on its way back.
Hostile station engaged.
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, we can't. Okay, it's a mining station. This is exactly what we wanted to do then. We want to see if these guys are... We got to drop the speed a little bit. We want to see if these guys can kill this mining station and get out of here before the reinforcements arrive. So how are we doing? Missiles are... Okay, they're pounding into it pretty good. Get them wrecked, boys. You got to get them wrecked quicker than this. Okay, we did it. Mineral setback. Target destroyed. Distraction. Get back to safety now before the reinforcements show up, dog. You gotta go. You gotta go. The stockpile has already made it back to safety. Our divide and conquer tactics are paying some dividends. As long as the distraction can escape in time, we're good. Oh, look at this. The lightning strike of the Peterian Empire. We're in, we're out so fast they never even knew what hit them. It was glorious. Like making love to a bunny rabbit. We were just bam, 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 in and out quick. It's like bunny love, baby. Give me some of that bunny love. All right, build me another Corvette. We continue to get stronger while our enemies continue to either remain the same or get weaker. This is how a war of attrition is won. So the stockpile and the distraction are both safely back where they belong. You know, the second strike force is getting to be of a fairly respectable size. I think we should fly it out to Aether. It doesn't need to be chilling out in Seoul doing nothing. I mean, we got a 15-strong fleet out there, and we are currently at our fleet cap. So if we combine them all, we're still fairly undergunned. I don't want to go at these guys until we have like a pretty significant advantage. I don't want to just go at them even up, because then we got to do all of this again. I say we go over our fleet cap, well over if we have to. We can afford a little deficit spending if the need arises. We go well above our fleet cap, and we put them in the ground. We put them in the ground for good. It's time for us to win it. All we have to do is win one significant fleet engagement, and we're going to be okay. Also, I can't help but notice that their ships are not going back to Damium. I don't dislike that plan. The fact that they're not there, it sort of suits me. It could just be travel times. They could just be having to bounce. Since we pulled them all the way over to Cognafu, they could be having to take multiple hops. It depends on what their warp range is. Warp travel does let you go. If you do it, you can go pretty much anywhere you want. There are no hyper lanes or any of that kind of stuff available. You can go wherever you want, whenever you want to be there. But you only can go so far in a single jump. So if they go to Cognafu and they want to go to Damium, if it's outside their warp range, they're going to have to stop off in like Lamdine and then jump again. Meanwhile, our superior, obviously, Peterian wormhole travel technology does not grant us the ability to travel literally anywhere, but what it does give us the ability to do is get to wherever the hell we want to go instantaneously. Can you two be combined into one strike force now? Can we make like a big distraction? Okay, here. Go to the distraction, which is sitting where? Distraction, where are you? Oh, yeah, okay. And second strike force. I want you to fly to these guys. You good? You on your way? Okay. We're going to merge those two fleets. Well, what do we do about the Bacterium now, though? We could try even more Suckers Gambits. My concern is what happens if we jump right into a fight. Like, we could go to Lamdine and try and hit another piece of their infrastructure. We could become the structure hitters that we've hated for so many years. My concern is, what if I jump into a battle like we did in Kuganis, and then reinforcements can arrive before we escape? We cannot allow that to happen. We're the Peterian Empire. We're perfidious to our core. We fight dirty. We don't fight fair. Fighting fair is for suckers, and more specifically, fighting fair is how losers fight. We don't want to fight fair. What the? No, fighting fair? All that's going to get us is killed. Never fight fair. Fair is for lesser empires who don't realize the beauty of fighting fucking dirty, and that, you know, it works. Sometimes you gotta ride dirty, sometimes you gotta fight dirty. Well, I mean, if you're the Peterian Empire, it's no sometimes in that. You always ride dirty, you always fight dirty. Am I right? Yeah, we're riding dirty. Because we don't really like to bathe. Also, water is of limited availability on shipboard, and showers are rationed strictly to just one per week in the Peterian Empire. Yeah, the inside of our ships smell, but you know what? That's just another reason aliens don't want to mess with it. Because it'd be like, man, you really want to board a human ship? Do you know how filthy it is inside of a human ship? You're really willing to board that. Haven't you ever seen War of the Worlds, dog? You're going to get some kind of weird infection from the humans. You go boarding human ships, you're going to come back with the HIV. Space HIV. And there ain't no Magic Johnson for that. Yeah, I can't help but notice that its military power has gone up to 1.4K, which is unfortunate. They are back, and at 1.4K, still significantly more powerful than us. What are we rocking? About 700, 900. We got about 1,000. I'm not sure how we're ever going to win this. We're going to have to go so far over our fleet limit that it's not even funny. Well, I mean, if that's what we got to do, then I guess that's what we've got to do. We have to come up with a scenario so we can engineer a winnable fight here. How did you guys get up to 1.4 thousand? Do we have any research that's going to help us out, like a better gun or something coming on the line? No, of course we don't. We're doing frontier hospitals, ceramo metal armor, which would actually help against kinetics. We could maybe strap some of that on. Do we really want to pay energy credits to upgrade our ships when we're already going to be deficit spending now? That seems like a pretty questionable idea. Speaking of ships, how are these coming along? Clam crushers still getting spit out on a routine basis? Because we're going to have to go just grossly over our fleet limit. They're getting more guys? Where are they getting the resources for this? I must know. Where? Where are these resources coming from? All right, stockpile. Go jump out here and distract them. We got to pull them away from Damium. How is their fleet limit so much higher than ours? I know fleet limit is like by and large population based. But I'm still confused. Second Strike Force, what are you doing? Are you not here yet? Like, you should be here already. Can we merge you two yet? Transfer all? There we go. So suddenly the Second Strike Force, well, actually you guys are not the Second Strike Force though, you're the distraction. The distraction actually got considerably larger. It's a much bigger distraction. It's way more distracting. And now that they've got us on fleet power, I'm concerned that maybe they won't take the bait. What if they refuse to rise to the fire? We're a little over 1,000. They're at about 1,400. No, don't jump the gun, Pete. Just continue fighting. Keep building. Okay, stockpile. Where are you at? Okay, you're on your way to Kugantu. Distraction. You guys are ready to stick and move. Perfect. We're gonna go to Tar Valum and see what they got out there, and if there's anything worth exploding.
Construction complete.
And in the meantime, what are we gonna do? We're just gonna keep building ships. Keep cranking them out. Keep cranking them out. The clam crushers are rolling off the assembly line. Hey, Petersburg, how come you should be able to build one of these though, right? Or do we have to upgrade you? I think we may have to upgrade you to a level 2 before you can build a Corvette. No, that can't be right, because you're supposed to be able to build ships immediately. So here they come. They're coming back for the stockpile, which means it's time for the distraction to roll out to Tal Valum and see what's out there. Maybe we can pick up a cheap kill. Also stockpile. While you're here, let's take a look at this system. Oh, see, they got a bunch of resources out here that we could be destroying. So they're definitely going to keep coming back to this place to defend it. It's important to them. We're going to take the stockpile right back. This is a critical system for them. They're going to continue trying to defend it, which is fine. Distraction, you are not moving quick enough. 22 days to enter the wormhole? Why so long? That's too long, guys. That's too much time.
Hostile fleet detected.
So they stopped at Lamdine and went back. That's exactly what they did. Well, they've got some travel time, and we're going to get another one of their system. Okay, we should be able to get the distraction over here and get another one of their... We want to make sure we're still in jump range at the end of this so that we can immediately jump. Because they are going to turn around basically instantly. And we don't want to get caught in a fight. So they all have just made it. Are they turning back around yet? Oh, they're still inbound. Okay, that's good. Stockpile safely in Amethyr. Distraction, what are you doing? You guys, are you firing yet? Fire on this station. You gotta melt it quick and then get away. Pretend it's the 4th of July and this is a firework. You gotta light and get away, man. Okay, I want you... Is it dead? It's dead. Okay. Go immediately to the... Get out of there by the shortest path possible. And then get your asses back home. Meanwhile, are more ships still being constructed? Yes. Petersburg. You know, you guys can help out with the clam crusher here, right? You guys can pitch in a little bit. You wanna chip a couple of these bad boys in there? Speed matters. The more time we have to spend over the fleet cap. Oh, distraction. Oh, we're already safe. The beauty of our stick and move plan. It's working so good. Every time we hit one, that's less minerals for them, the same minerals for us. We have taken away resources from them with our little tricky tactics here. It's working really good. The plan is working. Is it working as quickly as I might like? No, admittedly, there is some slight slowness, and we're way over our fleet cap, which is costing us a bunch of extra ship maintenance. But the plan is working, and I think long-term, the Peterian Empire is going to be successful, but we're going to have to finish this up next episode. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to continue to see us bouncing off the ropes, Cassius Clay style, oh, come at me, Foreman. What do you got? Sure, you're a big man. You hit hard. I can duck punches all day and jab you in the liver while you ain't looking. Although bacteriums are mollusks, so they probably don't actually have a liver. Probably just like some siphons and filters going on in their little bivalve structure, but it doesn't matter. I am going to still eat their babies. If you want to see those babies get devoured, might consider subscribing as well. New episodes of Stellaris every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.